Hello, 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 everybody. We are back with another video. Now, earlier today, Nicole came back and she wanted everybody to know that she is no longer doing commentary on the beef sector. She is not going to talk about anybody. She wants to clear her name. Um, it was a lot that Nicole was saying. She talked about going on the show that Sean Bradley is doing, and when she got there, how her experience was not the best experience. People were drinking. She don't know about, I mean, the smoking, but we know about people smoking, which is not a big deal. But one thing I wanted to get into is, will Nicole Tyler be getting a cease and desist because she talked about being on the show, even though she did not go into details about scenes that people were taking? Will she get a cease and desist? Did that break her NDA? Now, everybody is talking about this NDA that the content creators were signed to before they went on the show. Now, my thing is, it does not matter what kind of contract you have. An NDA is still considered a contract. And you have to understand what type of TV show contract, what is in the contract, what is stated in the contract, how many episodes are you going to be doing? How are you going to get paid, even if you decide to? And usually people that sign into a contract cannot themselves say you can get sued. Now, it's only up to the executive producers and production to say, you know what, we're going to allow this person to break out of their contract. But I just want a lot of people to know that if you sign a contract, you have to read the contract thoroughly. Take it to a lawyer. Take it to them. Read what the contract states, because if the contract states that you are supposed to be doing amount of tapes and you're supposed to show up and you don't, you can then get sued. So I just want everybody to understand that it does not matter. An NDA is still a legal binding contract. Now, as far as people talking about the show, we already have made our own assumptions about what is basically going to be about. We already know who's going to be on it, who's fighting. Does this make your YouTube career, or outside of YouTube, is this a good thing for you? Now, as far as me, I'm not doing no reality TV show. You want to put me on a show, you can put me on a game show. I like money. I like prizes. I like going on trips. Put me on that. As far as reality TV shows, they can make you look any type of way that they want. The producer can set up people to argue and go back and forth and bring somebody else in the scene to be ambushed. And a lot of times that happens. Now, content creators that have been on the show, that's no longer on the show, have said that they have been ambushed. They, are put in a situation to arguing with a person, or they're being ganged up on by numerous of people. And I don't think that it's right because it's 1 to 5 or 10. It's not right. But you put yourself in that situation for you to be dogged out. So should we feel sympathy because you chose to do something like that and you was just so uplifting that Sean Bradley gave you an opportunity? What kind of opportunity? What kind of opportunity did you take upon yourself besides fighting and arguing on a camera? Because you've been doing it online with people. So what kind of like did Sean Bradley, what type of opportunity did he give you? Did you release any music? Did you release any clothing line? Did you release any shoe line? Did you release any wig line? Makeup dues? Y'all have not done anything positive but a whole bunch of negativity. Now, a lot of times people on reality shows, depending on what type of show that they are on, they are promoting something, whether they are on a reality show to find love. They are trying to get something out of it. Different reality TV shows will have different results. And I have seen on Instagram getting sued because they are breaking the contract and bashing that states that you cannot talk about the show, you cannot bash the show. They will sue you. So don't think because they made you sign an NDA that you're going to take it lightly. Now, I found an article real quick that I want to share with y'all about, the whole NDA and, you know, non-disclosure agreements and other contracts that, sign. Now, an article came out in 2017 and it states the title is Why Bachelor in Paradise, which is a TV show about people finding love. It says contestants cannot reveal what happened. Off of the title alone, it tells you what an NDA, you cannot talk about. Now, there was a line that stuck out to me that I want to address. It says, Warner Brothers Bachelor website details how participants in the Bachelor franchise are asked to waive their rights to speak publicly about what happened on set. This is Warner Brothers. This is a production. They were asked to waive their rights to talk. You understand? It's crazy. Now, another thing I want to read is it says all semi-finalist contestants may sign a confidentiality agreement. The site says and agrees to treat all information as strictly confidential. They must also agree not to disclose or otherwise dismember any such information to any third party, like a blog, online, other people. It may also be possible to break those agreements in the event of a crime, legal experts told the wrap up, but no one has been charged in the Bachelor situation. TMZ gets on all of this, all of it. Now, somebody that was on the show, felt like they were a victim. They were being victimized. Okay? And she states, I am a victim. And the other person that she's talking about says he is a victim of malicious allegations. Meaning whatever happened on set, it's somebody got victimized. No other contestants have publicly spoken out about the situation. Why do you think? Because it's in the contract. It's in the contract. So let's just say somebody came into the house, right? That Sean Bradley is doing. And somebody gets drunk. A female gets drunk, you know. And one of the male takes the female to the room. And she gets sexually assaulted by the male that's on the show. But she's under the influence. Now, she tells production after, it happened that, even though she's intoxicated, she was sexually, victimized. So now this is allegations. This is he said, she said. So now they got to do an investigation. I've seen this on TV before when I was watching Big Brothers. I believe it was, no, not Big Brothers. It was a TV show on I think ABC or NBC, but basically it's what Survivor. That's the show. On Survivor, how they are all outside, they do game shows and stuff like that, and at night when the cameras are not rolling, because it's so cold outside, they all have to rely on each other's body heat. Well, one particular female felt like the male that was on was getting too Philly touchy. And the show let the audience know. They didn't have to tell us. It was already taped, and she was talking to other females about what had happened and how she felt uncomfortable. The producers had no choice but to send him home. They had no choice but to send him home. You have to be careful with these certain kind of things, because even when you get into a contract, you have to tell production what they expect from you, what you will allow and what you won't allow. If I go on your show, okay, arguing, yes, but no shape or form are any of the people that are there supposed to physically touch me. If I feel like I'm being harmed, you know, I want it in the contract, because if somebody hits me, I'm going to sue you and them, because it's written in the contract. My contract. Everybody doesn't get the same contract, but because people that are supposed to be grown and know these things and act like, college, people got college degrees and don't know this. Like, every contract is different. Everybody got the same contract. everybody got the same contract. Oh, but because they give you a contract to state, they're expecting something from you. You can be signing your life. A lot of people have signed their life away and have regretted. So that was the problem with Nicole. Nicole felt like, the show didn't represent her in a good light. And now everybody is saying, why is Nicole talking? Well, Nicole has the right to talk. Nicole has every right to tell how she feels. Once again, as black people are telling other black people to just shut up. I just don't understand. This is why the world is how it is now, because people are telling people to shut up. Forget about how you feel. Go on with your life. Stop talking about it. Nobody cares. These people are ridiculous, and they are grown adults. How are you setting an example for the younger generation to come? Are you telling them to shut up and just allow what's going on? Because that's what it was. That's what I saw. I saw a lot of people say, why is she breaking this up? She ain't been talking about the show in months. She ain't been in this sector in months. This is exactly why a lot of the veterans that's been, here are leaving. I don't blame. You people have no common sense. It just couldn't be me. I'm not gonna walk into a room where people don't like me and I'm just supposed to, get along with everybody and expect everybody to get along with me. And for those that don't like me, attack me. This has been a hot mess. Okay. Now, we could continue this discussion in the comment section. I want you to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. See you later. Bye.